Hi everyone, this is Russ from Sparx Hockey. Today's episode of The Edge is going to cover a very meaty topic that we see a lot in Facebook. We get it at help@sparxhockey.com. Today's episode is going to talk about after I've aligned my machine and sharpened my skates and my edge checker doesn't read perfectly level. If you're using a Sparx edge checker, you may be in the green zone. If you're in the green zone, we recommend that you skate on that sharpening. The green zone corresponds to edge-to-edge height variation of less than 0.02 of an inch. And to put that in perspective, I just pulled off a Post-it note. I have a pair of calipers here. This Post-it note is 0.04 of an inch thick. The thickness of this Post-it note is twice the difference in height of the two edges of a skate inside the green zone on the edge checker. Our testing at all levels of players has shown us that edges that are in that green zone, it's not discernible. You can't tell when you're skating if your edges are half the thickness of a Post-it note off from one another. Many of our customers seek perfection, as do we here at Sparx Hockey. And so if you're in the green zone and you'd still like to see your edge checker perfectly level, there's a rule of thumb that you can use. The rule of thumb for a 1/2 inch radius of hollow grinding ring is that you can resolve one line up and one line down on the edge checker, the extents of the green zone, with 6 clicks of the carriage adjustment on the sharpener. You're gonna move the carriage and the grinding wheel 6 clicks, and that's gonna get your edges back to level. The trickiness here is which direction do I move the grinding wheel? You're going to use the included tool and you're going to move the grinding wheel towards the higher of your two edges, depending on how you have your skate in your machine. If your high edge is close to you, you're gonna use a counterclockwise rotation of this tool. If your high edge is away from you, you're gonna use a clockwise rotation. If you have our Generation 1 machine, you're gonna reverse those two, the clockwise and counterclockwise. You may be asking yourself, if I've aligned my sharpener, why am I messing with the carriage adjustment to get the edges even? In the next section of this episode, we're gonna dive deep into the construction of the sharpener, the construction of how skate blades are made, the alignment process itself, and explain to you why your edges may be off this 0.02 of an inch.